You know how some things are kind of like jewels, like gems, words of wisdom, and some words of wisdom kind of are more significant than other words of wisdom? I can't even talk today. I don't know why I'm doing these. Well, it's because I love you. That's why. That's what we're going to talk about today in this safety moment. Hi, everybody. Todd Conklin, Pre-Accident Investigation Safety Moment. Welcome to the podcast of which you are a part of making, enormously successful and changing the world, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I talked to you about sort of words of wisdom. So concepts that are more meaningful, the gems, the things that make a big difference. There's a couple that I think of. One of the ones that I use all the time is that people fear loss more than they desire gain. And that really helps when you're dealing with people and you can't figure out why they won't be innovative. They won't take that step forward. They won't be courageous and move into a new idea. And it's because they fear loss more than they desire gain. But that's not the one I want to talk to you about today. The one I want to sort of talk to you about today is it's a little food for thought. Here it goes. No one ever got anything in this world by telling people they're wrong about the way they feel. Now, that's important for you guys to think about. Because to a great extent, what we do is translate new ideas on operating very serious resilience and reliability programs around the world. And the risk is that if we give up the old way, then all bets are off and injuries and fatalities will go skyrocketingly high, even though we know that's not true. Part of what we want to do is build a bridge to these new thoughts. And you don't build that bridge by telling people they're wrong about how they feel or how they think. Our job is to take learners from where they are to where they can go. And we're not in charge of either of those things. We're not in charge of where they are, and we're not in charge of where they go. But we can facilitate that happening through conversation after conversation after conversation. When people get angry and defensive, when feelings are at the raw edge, don't get angry back. Don't get defensive back. Teach and have a conversation. Because nobody got anything in this world by telling people they're wrong about how they feel or how they think. That's a pretty important thing. That truly qualifies as words of wisdom. And they're ones for us to think about. Because that's what we do for a living, is we challenge people's thinking and we challenge some of the old ideas in order to bring in some new ideas that are, in fact, more effective. That is the safety moment for the day. Learn something new every single day, then file it away with your words of wisdom file. Have as much fun as you possibly can. And for goodness sakes, be safe.